he told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. Fifth best, the Bucks.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
Now here's Freak. Carter Williams covering, and that one's good. Freak.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Henson with the screen. Mayo kicks to Carter Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Robin Lopez. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Porzingis. Monroe's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Jabari Parker.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line. Missing it. So both teams making some changes here. The clock runs out and
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. All right, first thing we have to do is stop putting these guys on the line. We've been way too aggressive. Play in control out there. We also got to start creating better looks. Our shooting touch has been off because we're not getting quality chances. We've got a very clear job to do.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Carter Williams.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Freak in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's a Flalo in at the 2-guard position. That's Derek Fisher's 5 as we get going into the second half. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Shoots from the block. And it's good off the back rim and in. Monroe's got 6. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Freak. 14 points for him.
Move the ball. Stick it to the
Takes a 3. And good on the basket. Book it. 17 points in the game.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
New York's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. New York needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Aflalo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Mayo with it. Out to the right wing. The 8-footer. Monroe, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 5 rebounds tonight. Antetokounmpo dishes to Mayo. Lopez against Carter Williams. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now here's Freak. He's got 17 inside. Porzingis, soft touch off the glass. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Monroe. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mayo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from 14. Carter Williams with the bucket. Carter Williams has got 18 points in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
During this break in the action, let's take a look at the NBA's top shooters from the regular season. Freak, 3rd.
Boy, you look at these numbers, they're amazing. I mean, really solid. It points out the fact that when you're on this list, you've taken good shots and you've made a high percentage of them, but I really think it speaks to shot selection as much as it does shot making.
No good on the 3.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Henson sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Lopez with the block. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Jared Bayless has checked in for the Bucks. Knicks trail by 9. 3rd quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it's Freak missing. The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Bayless, Anthony with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. A different look for New York. Kevin Serafin is checked in for Lopez. The Knicks shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. John Henson out there with Craig Monroe. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
There's the pass to Monroe. Here's Henson, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Here's Freak. That 3 off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Screen by Monroe. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The ball, it's sticking too much.
And here's Freak. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
From past the arc, and that one's good. Freak's got 12 points here in the second half.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Henson with the screen. High post shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 20 points for Michael Carter-Williams.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Nice numbers from Henson. He has 9 rebounds and the 2 nice steals as well. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for New York. And he ends up missing both free throws. Knicks trail by 21. Freak with it. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And Henson kicks to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Monroe, no good. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And a follow bucket on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got his third assist on the night. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's Monroe, top of the key. Here's the dish to Henson. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Anthony against Carter Williams. To the inside, a follow. And Henson sends it back. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Bucks making a change here. Mayo's checked in. Knicks on defense. 19-point game.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Freak with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Now Freak. A three ball. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 15 points here in the second half.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
This one for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And a new group in for the Knicks. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, John Henson. Kenny, what did you think?
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.
I know money isn't everything to you, Freak, and I find it hard to say this, but I've grown to respect it in you. You're a man of conviction. But it's my responsibility to point out the consequences of that way of thinking. Now, for you, winning is everything, but winning isn't something you could do alone. It requires excellent, or at the very least, competent coaching, contributing teammates, and God willing, good health. And we all know that's not a guarantee. Now, the reality is you're not in control of any of those other factors, but if you, as the star player, fail to win and deliver a championship, you will be held responsible. You will be scapegoated, you will be villainized, and you will be punished accordingly. So when you say to me that as a free agent, all you care about is being in the best position to win, I understand what you mean. But again, that's not only up to you. Now, I'm going to call my guy at Apollo Jets. I'm going to get us a private plane for this tour. I promise you, you're going to love the free agency experience. Now, your relationship with Vic has unfortunately cost us in some of these negotiations. We had 10 teams interested. We now only have 3. But thankfully, you wised up when it came to Vic. Have you been in contact with Vic? Yo, Freak, look at me.
He still has one of my cars, Dom.
What did I tell you about the L word?
The L word? What is...
Loyalty. I don't know what kind of hold this Vic has over you, but it makes me scared. You're a free agent for the first time in your career, and the only person you need to be loyal to is you. You need to be an FOF. You need to be a friend of Freak. Let's forget about winning without appropriate compensation and loyalty that hasn't been earned and isn't deserved. This is a tough business, Freak. We need to be tougher. Come on.
CC?
Woo, Lord Jesus, I was about to blow a gasket. Okay, Freak. Now, there are very few options on the table, and I want you to explore them all before making your final decision. Whatever you decide, it needs to be an informed decision, not an emotional one. The larger the markets, the greater resources at your disposal and exposure for you. But if you don't allocate these resources properly, then it's just a big spotlight on you as you lose.
Well, thank you kindly, big sis.
She's right, Freak.
Thanks, Don.
Absolutely. Team Freak. That's what we're about.
Oh, whoa, I don't know if I like this.
What?
Dom and CC high-fiving like that?
I mean, yeah, why you got so certain I'm gonna lose?
Whoa. No one thinks you're going to lose, Freak.
You guys sure sound like it.
We just want you to select a franchise that has great coaching, super talent, exposure, but most importantly, a ton of cap space. If the team doesn't win and you're to blame, at least you won't be broke. Capiche?
Capiche.
Also, you should make sure it's somewhere you want to raise a family, but no pressure.
Well, you guys have made this decision so much easier.
What did Mom and Dad say?
You know what they said. I mean, but honestly, I'm torn. I've heard and listened to what you've all had to say. Don't take this the wrong way. There's just one person I haven't heard from, and that's Vic.
Oh, Lord, help us.
Yo, Vic, where you at? I've been trying to call you, man. Hit me back.
You know him. He's probably somewhere too loud to hear his phone.
I don't know. I think Vic's actually upset with me.
right.
All right. Hello. Okay, well, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today. I especially like to thank God, my Lord and Savior, my family, my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, twin sister and manager, Cece, my lady. Thank you guys for all your support. I'd also like to thank all the fans, and all the people out there who consider themselves an FOF, a friend of Freak. My free agency has been nothing short of amazing. And frankly, it has been a dream come true. But like most dreams, the reality is very different from what I imagined. Though I wouldn't change a thing about this period and the time I spent in the NBA, I can honestly say that nothing has been more gratifying and more difficult than choosing where to play next year. I sought the wise counsel of my loved ones. Nothing puts me at ease more than knowing that regardless of my decision, you guys will be there for me no matter what. Now, there are so many wonderful teams in the league, each filled with stellar talent and all vying to be number one. For me, there's nothing more important than winning and surrounding myself with those who feel just as passionately about the game as I do and have an unrelenting desire to win a championship ring. That's what matters most to me. It is for this reason, above all, I decided to play for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Good job.
Brotherly love.
Talent they have on that team, they're going to championship this year.
You think so? And you know what that means?
I'm gonna get you.
I
love it.
I know.
Yes, my man.
All right, son. Congratulations.
I've been running.
3 letters. M-A-X, baby.
Dom we trust, baby.
Dom we trust.
Let me see this contract. Let me see this contract.
Gotta call. I'll be right back. I gotta call finally. Yo, fool, where you been? I've been trying to call you.
Mr. Freak?
Yo, who's this?
This is Officer Vasquez with the 9th Precinct.
Officer Vasquez? What did Vic do now?
Mr. Freak, there's been an accident. Look, we're gonna need you to come down to the following address as soon as possible.
What kind of accident? Put Vic on the phone.
I can't do that, sir.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to talk to Vic.
Look, sir, we need you to calm down as soon as you can.
No. Hey, listen. Put down the phone, and I don't want to hear it get picked up until Victor Van Leer's on the phone.
Give me the phone.
Put Vic on the phone.
Mr. Freak, Mr. Van Leer was killed in a car accident.
What's going on? Give me the phone.
The car he was driving was registered to you. We were able to identify him from the
Listen
flyers
to
of
me.
his possession.
Freak,
I don't want to talk to you no more.
Freak, give me the phone. Hi, excuse me. Hi. Yes. This is Cece. This is Freak's manager. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, yes, look, we're gonna need somebody to come down and identify Mr. Van Leer. Eyewitnesses say that he was involved in a car chase. 2 cars were chasing him, and as the chase escalated, he eventually lost control and crashed. Look, I'm really sorry for your loss.
Hello. Outside of the deceased, was anybody else injured?
Vic died in a car accident.
What?
Yeah, they said he was in a car chase.
No.
Freak, I'm sorry. He died.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry, Freak. Freak, I am so sorry.
Sis, all started here.
Yep, right here in the dome.
Yeah, when I was all about living the dream. Yeah. I know it'll be some nightmares.
As Daddy always says, all that glitters ain't gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss my brother Vic, though.
Deep down, he was a good person at heart, but he was never quite right. Something was always off with him, even when we were little growing up.
Yeah, I know, but I loved him anyway. I knew he was trying to take advantage of our friendship, but I didn't care. We were boys, ride or die. You know that?
Ride or die.
Just hope Vic finally found peace and depth that he never found in life.
Well, may he rest in power. When you really sit down and think about it, life is but the blink of an eye, and that's so quick. We spend a third sleeping in bed, a third trying to figure this thing called life out. Yo, by the time we think you got it all figured out, you only got a third of your life left.
Yeah, life's a trip.
Say that again.
Life's a trip.
10 times 10.
Well, honey. Hey, yo, shout out to my man Vic.
Shout out to Vic. Come on, let's bounce.
All right.
Yeah, I'm about to wake up the projects like I used to.
Better
remember?
not. You better not. You ain't kids no more.
Cece?
Cece. Hey.
Why are you sneaking up on us?
Man, we thought you two left town yesterday after the funeral.
We decided to stay one more day.
Oh, I'm so glad you did. I wish we had known you were coming. We would have made you something to eat.
Yes.
Okay.
What y'all doing?
Yeah, chatting.
Yeah, talking about yesterday's service.
Oh, okay.
How you holding up, son?
You know what? I'm okay, Pops. But you know what? We love you two so much. And it's only now that I'm realizing how much you two sacrificed for Cece and myself. Hey, you know, Vic didn't really get to know his father growing up. And we were lucky to grow up in a household with two loving parents. And you know what's sad to say? People thought we had a highly unusual home in the project.
Yeah, folks always talk about the negative effects of boys with no father in the home, but it affects girls too. And it's helped me in my relationships with men in my life.
What man?
Anywho, I know that all men are not dogs because I had a great father in the home. You, Daddy?
I was there too. He didn't do it alone now.
Yes, Mama, of course. It goes without saying.
Thank you, daughter. I did what my father did, and his father before that. A man, a real man, will always be involved in his children's lives. I love your mother. We had our ups and downs, but I love her more than life itself. You two are a direct result of that true love.
Yeah, we know that.
Switching subjects.
Yeah.
I know the both of you like I know the back of my hand. You said you were leaving after the service. Why are you here out of the blue?
Yeah, what's up?
Why gotta be all that?
Yeah, we can't stop by and show our love and appreciation for our loving parents. I'm highly offended.
I am appalled.
What's happening?
Yeah, come clean.
Okay. Me and Cece just want to give you a little present.
Yeah, a small token, a small repayment for everything you've done for us.
Yeah, all the sacrifices you've made.
And we want nothing in return but your love. And grandchildren.
But get married first.
Yeah, save your money.
But Daddy, we really just
But Daddy, nothing. You heard your father.
Well, maybe one day.
Maybe. But one day is not today.
Nope.
Okay. Well, for real, we do have an actual flight to catch tonight.
For real this
Yes,
time?
yes,
Yeah.
for real this time.
Well,
It's good to see you again.
Yes.
Love you
Hey,
too.
y'all call
Safe
us when you
flight.
get there, okay?
We will.
as soon as you land.
Okay, Mama.
All right. Yeah, y'all
Okay,
call
Mama.
us as soon as you get back.
All right, as soon as you land.
All right, promise.
Take care of your brother.
Of course, always.
I got this. No trust.
Hey, did you forget something?
No, can you do me a favor and head to the sofa?
The sofa? What's at the sofa?
Just look behind the cushion.
Behind the cushion? Pete, come here.
What do they want now?
What's in the envelope?
Just look inside, Mama.
Pete, you open it. Hey, Frequency, what's this?
Does it look like it opens doors?
Keys to a house?
Uh-huh.
A new home?
Uh-huh.
Son, now I done told you and your sister 1,000,000 times. Me and your mother are very comfortable right where we
he's
are.
Absolutely right.
This is
yeah.
Harlem, USA. Project or no project. This is our apartment. This is the home we made for you to raise you up right in. We're not moving like everybody else.
Let me talk
Tell
to
him something.
Frequency, we both appreciate it very much. I mean, we're very grateful.
Okay,
honey.
look, there's something else in the envelope.
Pete, he says look inside the envelope.
What?
Well, look inside.
Yeah. Oh, wait already. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Baby, pack your bags.
We are living the dream. Oh,
thank y'all. Love you.
All right, love you guys.
Love you.
They're freaky.
By the time you read this letter, I'll be long gone. I wrote this letter because it's the only way I think my voice will ever be heard. This piece of yellow paper is the only way I'll ever get any of you to stop, listen, and really get to know me, Victor Van Leer. My childhood was turbulent, but even in the most unsettling times, there was a break in the tide. Father was the rocky water, and my mom's was the gentle surf. Pops did a lot of foolish stuff, but when he wasn't trashed and was actually taking the time to be a father, he'd say, Vic, you got one life, a fragile life. God can take this life whenever he sees fit. So live, and live plentiful. Each day God gives, live it in abundance. My pops was a smart dude, the most dangerous kind, educated and street smart. And this apple didn't fall too far from the tree. My mom's, yo, she was an angel. No matter how heavy the hand, she would do anything for me. And by chance, when I was casted into that darkness, she was the voice I followed back to the light. I was so young, too young. But my decaying flesh carries the scars and memories that won't fade. She's the reason I'm as loving as I was. She taught me to look at others as human beings and not objects. Now, where there's pain, a simple kiss, hug, or I love you could disperse that rainy day. That's why I'll never understand why. Why she of all people was taken from me. The only one good thing I ever had in my life. And that was my mother. You ever feel lonely? Well, I didn't have any siblings, and no one would claim me as their own. It is the first time in my life I question the point of living at all. If it wasn't for your family taking me in, I swear I was going to open my wrist or jump in front of the A train. But I found love. And I found it through my new family. Mr. Pete, man, he was the complete opposite of who my dad was. He was foreign to me. He was a good, honorable man, and to be honest, he intimidated me. I didn't believe I could ever be the man he tried teaching me to be. Miss Martha, damn. Real talk, I was in love with that woman. Frick, if you're reading this right now, I'm sorry. I never met one hottie that came close to her. Mr. Pete is a lucky dude. But unlike my dad, he could recognize the angel in his presence. Aside from my own mom, she's the only other person I truly think understood me. I just wanted to be loved, yo. I just wanted to belong. CC, man, I've seen her make the hardest dudes break at the wrist. I've seen her turn coal into diamonds and then back into coal again, just by doing this intense stare she do. CC is no joke. I love her, though. We used to be close. And again, I'm sorry, freak, but when your sister get all mad and on one, damn, I just... Whew. CC, I love you more than you will ever know. I hope in my time past you can finally forgive me. Yvette is beautiful. A woman about success, work ethic, and never settling for less. Which, that's why I didn't stand a chance. Freak was king, and me, a big, fat zero. She was cool, though. chill. And where she wasn't being all uptight, that girl was mad funny. I could see why you fell in love with her. She could make any man better. She was exactly what I wanted, and definitely what you needed. Frequency vibrations, my boy, my blood. I'm sorry I couldn't be as great as you. I'm sorry I was your weight and not your pedestal. I wanted to be a lot of things. I thought I was the next prodigy. Then you hit that court, and I knew. It was it. It was you, freak. It was you. I didn't have much of a life, at least not one I could be proud of. I never said this to you, but I wanted to be you. All I wanted was a taste, just a little taste of everything I never had. Can you blame me? Like my dad said, life is short, and I just wanted to live it abundantly. I know it hurts, but your life would be better without me. There's nothing holding you down anymore, freak. I believe in you. And I always look out for you from above, B. Hey, bring that Jesus piece back for your boy, though, you know. That shuttle's work. I love you, freak. At least I did something right. At the end, I felt as though I had no place here anymore. I never felt as though I belonged. Maybe my greatness is in the heavens. Or maybe, just maybe, my greatness is you, freak. I just hope you and the fam remember me as I remembered my mom. Look at people like human beings, not objects. Because if you wait, it's often too late. So just say you love them now, man. Be the voice they can follow out of darkness. Be to them what my mother was to me. An angel. Your boy, resting in power, Vic.
Welcome to your second NBA season. Now that your career is progressing and your brand is growing, you will be challenged with managing increasing demands off the court. In between games, you'll have decisions to make on how to spend your off days. Will you refine your skill on the court and work on increasing your attributes in live practices? Do you want to earn fame and extra money by partnering with global brands? Or would you rather establish personal connections with some of the game's most influential personalities, which bring with them a variety of rewards? The choice is yours.
VC with 2K TV Interactive and show off your 2K TV thanks submissions. Tune in now.
You notice I didn't even say that word.
You guys want to get a little tighter?
What's that word?
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we show you some never-before-seen footage from this season. Of course, you can earn some VC with 2K. TV Interactive. And
Endure. Welcome to Connect.
You notice I didn't even say that word. What's that word?
hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we show you some never-before-seen footage from this season. Of course, you can earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive and show off your 2K TV thanks.
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Detroit Pistons at their home, the Palace of Auburn Hills. Looking at the Pistons, they put in a whole lot of hard work and preparation in the offseason. We saw them already in the preseason, and now all those adjustments get put to the test for a game that's going to count, and they're hoping to start out 1-0. And, of course, Freak playing here tonight. You've probably heard his story by now. Lost a friend of a long time in the offseason. Very tough to deal with, obviously. How hard is it going to be for him to get his focus back, Shaq?
It's going to be tough, Ernie. He lost someone that he knew for a long time, and it's going to weigh on him. This will be one of his most trying seasons of his career.
Man, I feel for Freak, man. It's not going to be easy. I mean, but it's an opportunity to grow. You know, a lot of guys, Ernie, you put in this position, you know, you just kind of let the court be your refuge, man. Like, this guy is a strong kid. Strong kid.
So well said, Kenny. That does it for us. Kevin Harlan standing by.
A wonderfully symmetrical skyline you have to love downtown Detroit. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sideline. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. A change here. Freaks checked in. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Freak in at point guard. Okafor out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Roten in at the 2. And it's Drummond missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And a wide open look for Freak. His three-pointer's off the mark. Outside Jackson. Morris with the screen for Jackson. Drummond a screen. Jackson dishes to Meeks. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Morris, left side. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Freak with it. Andrew with the screen. Here's Freak. Another three for Philadelphia. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
Three-pointer. The shot misses. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And Meeks kicks to Jackson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Noel's checked in for Carl Landry. And so here is Philadelphia. Now here's Roten. To the middle. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. 76ers ball. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Second, Andre Drummond.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Williams sets a screen for Jackson. Fires the three. There's the bucket. Good. Jackson's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Here's Okafor. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Williams sets a screen for Jackson. Drummond a screen. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Up off the screen. And it's Noel with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Roten. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. There's a screen by Williams. The drive by Jackson. And the wide open shot from Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Checking out the stats now for Roten, how he performed last season. He averaged about 12 points per game last year. 5 rebounds. No question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Marshall comes in for Tony Roten.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Caldwell Pope passes to Baines. The jump hook, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
Freak dishes to Noel. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
The drive by Jennings, and the baseline jumper no good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Freak kicks to Marshall. The three-pointer is right on target. Marshall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Jennings passes to Baines. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Baines has got his first basket.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Marshall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons answer.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Also Kendall Marshall out there, and it's Landry in at the 4 spot. Pistons trail by 5. Jennings kicks to Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Drummond's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Pistons. Marshall dishes to Freak. Feeds to Landry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Landry with the screen. Here's Freak. Drills it from outside.
Keep it up.
Freak's got 9 points.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's Jennings. The shot is off.
Well, he blew the easy 2 by profiling, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution. He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
There's a screen by Williams. It's Jennings with the drive. Shoots the 3. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Caldwell Pope.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. Over in the corner, Marshall. Pass to Freak. Fires it up. Nice jump shot. Good. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter. Marcus Morris is checked in for Detroit. Reggie Jackson comes in for Caldwell Pope. And we finished one half.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third. Freaks checked in for the 76ers. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Jackson is out there with Jody Meeks. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Williams at the 4-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Andrew with the screen. And here's Freak. 11 points in the game. This one for 3. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Williams a screen on Okafor. Drummond a screen. Meeks outside. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half. Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Meeks. There's the pass to Flowers. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Freak. This one for 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Jackson drives in, and the shot is good. Jackson's got 7 points.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
To the wing right side. Andrew with the screen. Covington passes to Okafor. There's the bucket. Good. Okafor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Jackson with it. Out defended by Freak, and he gets the bucket. 7 points in the game.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Let's get the ball inside. Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Over to the left wing. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside Jackson. Morris into the lane. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game. The 76ers leading by 8.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Okafor, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 7th in three-point field goal percentage, 11th in fewest turnovers per game. And they were in the top half of the league in opponent field goal percentage as well.
And really the three-point shot, so vital to their offense. The ability to spread the floor and force the defense to cover that much ground, I think really makes everything easier for them offensively.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Nerlens Noel comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Marshall in for Robert Covington. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very.
And then for Detroit, Drummond's checked in for Pachulia. Williams comes in for Aaron Baines. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Johnson. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Okafor's checked in. Landry comes in for Nerlens Noel. Robert Covington's checked in for Tony Wroten. And Freak subbed in for Marshall. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Freak, he's in at point guard. Robert Covington out there with Carl Landry. Then there's Okafor, and it's Flowers in at the 2.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sidelines.
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Okafor. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts. Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he is unable to get the second one. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Morris. Landry grabs the miss. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Dishes to Drummond. And here's Jennings outside. Gets the 3 to fall. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
On the wing, Williams. Beyond the arc. And the miss. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan player of the game.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Looking at the stat line, you took a lot of threes tonight. Any particular reason for that?
Yeah. Reason being is that they were giving me open looks and I took them. It's pretty simple. Anyone else would have done the same. That's it.
Do you feel like if you stepped up your game more, this game wouldn't have been so close?
I don't know where you're going with that question. I thought my game was on point and we won, so I don't think any of that really matters anyway. I'll take the W all day long.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
You're right. It's definitely been a challenging year. My rookie season, it all seems like a blur now. And losing Vic, that was one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with in my life. But I'm here now, in a great situation for me to grow my game. And my focus on the game of basketball. 100%, 10 times 10. And I'm going to do whatever I can to bring this team a championship. But that's all I got. Thank you.
You can earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive and show off your 2K TV thanks submissions. Tune in now.